What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2026, and to start the new year, we've got a new pistol. Let's take it over to the bench, break it out, see what's inside. So we have, as you can see, a Walther. I've been wanting this one for a while, so this is the Walther PDP. And this is exactly how it came to me. I just picked it up today. This is the full size. Optics ready. Really nice slide serrations to be able to grab that. I mean, super aggressive on both front and back. Sights, you got the 2 white dot on the back, single white dot on the front. Comes with 2 18-round mags. Here, a loader that we'll never use. And then this garbage. Interchangeable back straps for your different sizes, however you like it, and we'll kind of figure that out. But really good stippling from the factory with your grip. Really positive control I can feel from that, and it locks up just nice. Let's hop to the range and shoot it. All right, guys, so we went over this at the house. Just a quick close-up. It is the Walther PDP. This is the full size of the 4.5-inch barrel. It's optic cut. It's got the pick rail. Comes with 2 18-round mags, and like I said, ergonomics and the trigger, great. Let me ghost that trigger for you real quick before we shoot it. We're safe and clear. A little bit of quite a bit of take up, but then a crisp break. Positive reset, and right back on it again. So I'd say that trigger is on par with the MC9 Prime that we just looked at. So I'm pretty excited about that. Let's shoot the thing. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. I've got the little sock on the microphone, so hopefully that helps a little bit, but we'll find out when we get back to the house. All right, first shots and impressions. Let's just shoot some steel to start out. Very good trigger, very good trigger. Shooting a little high, letting it get away from it. Shooting a little high. All right, so first 2 mags went flawlessly. No issues. As you can see, that grip is very aggressive. I don't know if you can see that on camera. You can see it biting into my hand, which is exactly what you want. You want something that's gonna be a positive grip. That way you're not gonna lose it. It's not gonna walk on you. The one thing I do wish it had was some kind of thumb ledge for my thumb. You can buy those for either a light or something afterwards, but it would be really nice if it came with some kind of ledge. I would really like that. But it does come optics cut with a full-size pick rail. I do really like it. The mags feed very smoothly. The trigger is very crisp, like I was saying. I do really like that. It's got a nice big slide release on here, so I don't have to break my grip to hit that, so I can just keep my grip like that and drop it. I do really like that. That's one thing I've always had problems with some other guns, is having to break your grip. But let's load a couple more mags and see what it looks like after that. All right, the one thing I did bring is I brought the Harbor Freight pistol light to put on the end of it just to see if that gives me a decent thumb rest right there like I was talking about. And to put a little bit more weight on the front. Not that it needs it with being a 4.5 inch and a full size, but let's see if it improves it at all. That was me. I rode up on the freaking slide release right there. Very, very happy with the pistol. All right, guys, back at home base now. What did we think of the Walther? Again, this is the PDP full size 4.5 inch barrel. They come optic cut. They come with very aggressive grip texture, which I really, really like. And super, super good trigger. Full pick rail, and then that slide release is very easy. It doesn't protrude a lot, but very easy to manipulate. It was very accurate. I don't like the stock sights on it. I will say that. I don't like the 2 dots in the back and the single dot in the front. I prefer blacked out in the back and a dot in the front. So I may paint those out. But I am getting an optic for it, so that may not even matter here soon. A couple things to note, and you know, every gun has stuff like this, but the ejection port here, obviously the brass hitting it caused markings on here. It did get one random brass mark here from an ejected shell that landed on it, which was a little weird that it landed up on it. And then obviously just dirty from shooting. Other than that, it functioned absolutely flawlessly. We put 150 rounds through it today, 200 rounds through it today, I think. And it functioned flawlessly, not one single failure. And then yeah, mostly it's just me getting used to the grip angle, because it is a slightly different grip angle than I am used to. Obviously running Glocks, the grip angle is a little bit different, but I really like the enlarged swell in the back for that grip. I am gonna mess with the back straps that it came with just to see if one of them I like better, the fit, but this one, how it comes, is great. And I am going to look into a slightly extended mag release for it. The release isn't bad, but like when you come down to drop, it just would be nice to have something just slightly bigger, and then a flat face trigger. I would love a flat face trigger on this. I'm a big fan of flat face triggers. I have them on most of my guns. I just like manipulating a flat face better than the curved trigger. But again, let me ghost this trigger for you just so you can see a little bit of take up here, break, very positive reset, right back on it. Super easy. And then the one thing I really like about this is that is not reset. That's going to be super nice for dry fire, getting that full trigger pull. Getting used to that. That'll be really nice. And then the slide serrations. They are, so if you can see them, they start out really, let me see if I can get the light on there. They start out really, really shallow and then get way deep as you go in, and they're angled forward so that you get a very positive lock on the front of that. Or if you're a guy that likes to pull from the back, I usually rack from the front, just how I rack, but absolutely aggressive enough to do whatever you need. So super excited to have this in the rotation. I've been wanting this for a long time. What do you think? Do you like the PDP? Is it still a viable option with all of the budget guns that are out here? Because I would consider this budget. This was sub 6 bends. So I would consider that a budget friendly option, and it shoots amazingly. And I'm really stoked to have it. All right, guys, for 2026, I want to try something new. I want to end the videos with a question to you in each video. And I'm kind of looking to see what kind of responses we can get from them. So for the first video of 2026, my question is, what is your dad advice for this year? If you had one piece of advice to give everybody, a universal advice for this year, what is it? Drop a comment, hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell, and I won't quit my day job.